Hi Aries, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So I'm here to do a read for you, and this will be from October 1st through the 15th, 2019, and this will be for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs, okay? So that being said, it is a general read, so if you would like a personal read, then go to theguidedintuitive.com up here, and we'll get you set up, okay? You can hop right on my calendar, all right? That also being said is that I do want to let you know that there has been many of you that have subscribed or had purchased my Beyond the Read sessions, and I do want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, if you are looking to and kind of rid of any blockages, limiting beliefs, or things that are holding you back, please go ahead and check that out. You'll see it up here and in my description box below, so do check it out, okay? All right, so let's take a look and see what is in store for you for the first half of October and what is going on. It's going to be you and the other person. You might resonate with one side more than the other, so feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. All right, so let's see what's going on. So the underlying, let's take a look at the underlying issues of, well, kind of the origin of the relationship. The origin of the relationship starting with you, Aries. Where is it at? Okay, so you're taking a break right now. You need some me time, all right? So me time is really important, kind of basking in your own self, kind of checking with yourself, getting a little bit more grounded, kind of getting your energies a little bit more balanced, maybe tapping into the universe, maybe doing some yoga, whatever that case may be, getting some spiritual insights along the way. Me time is really, really important. It's about enjoying your own company, doing the things that you love, and it's asking you to do that right now. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you can see my little Bella. It's hard because it's really light outside, and a lot of that natural light comes through. So just letting you know she's back here kind of watching over things. You'll see her. But that's what I get. And it allows you to balance your energies, incredibly. All right. So me time is really important for you right now. Now, if you're not involved in a dating, if you're not involved into, you don't have a partner of some sort, this could be a situation right now for yourself too. So just note that. All right. All right. So let's clarify the me time. Yeah. You're spending time with friends, family, enjoying some time, or you're trying to get yourself balanced so you can have this celebration. I almost feel like there's going to be some sort of celebration, but you don't know what it is yet. That goes for some of you. Some of you might be already celebrating with others as well too. Okay. All right. So let's see what else wants to come through. Anything else that wants to come through? Yeah, you've got some clarity, some sort of clarity and success, and some achievement has come through for you here. This is fantastic. You got the Ace of Swords. You might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe have some sort of success, with them. Some sort of, there's a potential victory. There's power here. There is some sort of clarity that you've received from another person. So that's what I'm seeing coming through here. All right. So this is nice. So you got some sort of clarity, and now you're taking the steps to do whatever it is you need to do. Now, what are the underlying issues of the relationship? Let's see what that is. Let's see what that is for you here. Ooh, you're becoming the elixir. So you are becoming the solution to your own situation at hand, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a situation, whatever that is, you are creating your own solution to the whole situation. So this is actually quite beautiful. I love seeing this because you are letting your inspiration, your drive, and your love, and your motivation on what you enjoy doing be the concoction to, the hard work that's necessary to go that next step. So it's almost as if you're allowing your natural abilities and creating, that yummy energy and that vibration that is intoxicating, that is bringing others towards you, or that is allowing a lot of which would be heavy lifting if you kind of thought of it in a more of a mental way. So I think that spiritually you're kind of co-creating a little bit with the universe in creating this. So as you kind of see, it's like the universe is kind of stepping in. Some things are hidden, and what she's doing is creating her own concoction up here, and it's quite beautiful. It's like you're letting your glow help you grow and do the heavy lifting. Okay, woo woo, right? So that's all I have to say. This is awesome. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. Now let's see what else wants to come through? If we clarify this, what wants to come through? It's a 5, which talks about change. So that's really beautiful. So you're making the changes in your life, okay? Yeah, you're working really hard on it. Yeah, whatever it is you've got your mind focused on, you are definitely working really hard on it. It could be that you're doing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you're just taking on that type of energy. You might be dealing with a magician. It could be that you're dealing with a Gemini as well, or you're just taking on this. But I really kind of think that it could be for some of you are taking on, some of you can go the other way, but this is using all your resources to create your own concoction, all right, to do the heavy lifting for you. And you don't have to just rely on the physical heavy lifting. There's other ways that you can utilize your power and tapping into your source in the universe. So let's take a look at this situation now. What is the situation right now for you, Aries? What is it? Here it is, okay? Let's see here. An ally in disguise. You know who got this too? Gemini got this. Or Scorpio got this. You guys got to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs on this, okay? Because that's what this is for. You might want to check those other signs out. Yeah, you've got an ally in disguise. It's a 31 card that reduces to a 4. And the 4s are about being grounded, right? It's going to ground you. There's someone in the background that you maybe haven't met or even haven't quite seen yet that hasn't made their presence known, or has made their presence known, but not their physical presence known to you, okay? But they're an ally in disguise, okay? Just note that. They are very spiritual. You can see it's a lot of that purple. That is the crown chakra. So that's what's coming into play there. But that's exactly what I'm seeing there. So that's, I'm trying to turn away so you can kind of see a little bit, the cards a little bit better. So that's what I'm seeing there. But let's go ahead and clarify this and see what wants to come through here. Yeah, the situation now is that you've got an ally that's in disguise, okay? So there is someone, you might be being watched by someone might be watching you might be watching someone else, but it's grounding, okay? It could have to do with a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This might be you taking on the passion and moving forward, or you've got another, you've got an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that's coming to you with passion, okay? And I think what you're doing is you know, I think what you're doing is also just I think what you want to do is to slow this guy down just a little bit, okay? Because Knights tend to come in really fast with messages and then go. So, you know, if this is a relationship, then slow it down. But if it's a message, you know, heed the message. It's coming through pretty fast. And then, you know, use your intuition as it relates to that as well. So the situation now is that there's someone that might have passion for you, and it might be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you're taking on that type of energy and moving forward that way with passion, okay? Let's take a look at this other person. Let's take a look at this other person. What is the origin of the relationship or the situation? What is this? This is talking to them about asking them what their highest self would do in this situation. Okay, so they're trying to get guidance. They're thinking about it a lot. Okay, so they're kind of all in their head a little bit. You see how they're kind of in their head, and it's asking, what would your higher self do? Okay, so this is saying, get out of the darkness, get into the light, let the light shine on you like it's shining on me. It's kind of blowing through here. Let it shine and look towards the light. Don't be looking down. This is about looking towards the light and allowing the light to come in and warm your face and warm your spirits and warm your life. There's a different way to look at something. You got two ends of the stick. You could choose to focus in on one end of the stick or the other end. And which one is going to make you feel happier? Okay? So that's the question to ask your higher self. Which is going to make you feel happier, and where do you want to be? Because it's a choice, right? It's a choice. So this is saying to get out of your head and into the light if you want to have this. The universe is saying there is this joyous life available for you, okay? It's a 2 card. 20 reduces to a 2. 2 is about duality, both sides, the opposites, right? So you can choose to have an opposite way of thinking that's going to bring you to light, okay? And it has to do with the communications to yourself and maybe to others too. But looks like it's to yourself here. So speaking differently. So the origins of the relationship is communicating differently, communicating lightful. And the universe we see kind of popping through is trying to show you the light and the beauty and the joy, right? And the freedom that you're going to have from thinking this way. So that's what comes into play here. Let's clarify this, origins of the relationship. So better communication, more positive communication coming through here. What else? Yeah, that could have a new beginning for you. Again, you could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Okay, a new beginning with that other person, or you're taking on this page and starting anew with that type of energy and changing things around a little bit. Let me clarify this one more time. Yeah, because pages are about messages that are coming through. There could be a message coming through from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, just saying. So you might have a couple suitors here. I see air and I see, I see fire and air. Yeah, a lot of fire and air. Okay, let's see. Let's continue one more time, see what else wants to come through. Yeah, there could be a new beginning. You might be having a new beginning as it relates, based upon maybe a Capricorn that's in your life helping you out, or you're deciding to take on that Capricorn energy and be that single person, and cutting things out and starting new. But you're probably enjoying the wealth of your work and the things that you've done and that you put into your life. And it could be that as well. How interesting. Look, what is the underlying issues of the relationship for this other person? What is the underlying issues of this other person? Wow, the underlying issues is they are going through a change. They're going through a change and reincarnating who they are in themselves. They have a new beginning, guys. I will let you know they're going through some sort of change. And whatever they're doing, it's what they were born to do. For this, you were born. So this other person is going through some sort of incarnation, some sort of, they have an intention to incarnate themselves, to be better, and to be what they were meant to be. And it's a 22 card, reduces to a 4, and that brings stability. When you're doing what you're meant to be, what you are meant to do and your purpose here on earth, you'll have that 4 of groundedness with you. You just have it. And so that's what it reduces to. But they're seeing the light, and the universe is sending them messages so they can see that for this you were born to do. Okay? And so they are coming into their own, and they might be going into something completely different than they've done before. Maybe as it relates to the relationship or the situation. Maybe they're changing the situation. They're changing themselves for the situation. For themselves, but in that respect, they do change the relationship and situation overall. To clarify that, it's like whatever happened during childhood, they're taking the happy memories with them, but whatever they enjoyed doing as childhood, they're bringing that back to life. Whatever brought them joy and love in the simplest forms, I think they're getting back to home. Or they could be, getting rid of past whole things that were holding them back, and then moving forward. For this you were born, and the universe is giving them the insights and the guidance to move forward on what it is they're meant to do, and the next steps in this situation, relationship, or whatever. Okay, where's the situation now with this other person? The situation now with this other person, they're in an ocean of emotion. They haven't been expressing themselves, or they haven't felt comfortable expressing themselves at this point. Okay, and I'm just letting you know that they're in like this ocean of emotion right now. So they're being asked to dive deep and then come out and breathe, okay, and get some clarity. But they're asked to go deep this time. They're asked to really clarify what it is that's going on within them. It's a 28 card, reduces to a 10, completion, and they'll be on a brand new beginning. So they've had to explore the deepest, darkest depths of their emotions and really confront them and really be in control of them and honor them and work through them so they could come out into the clarity of the higher waters and take a breath of fresh air. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, the situation now. So they're exploring the emotions of this relationship or of this situation because they haven't been able to truly express their real feelings, but they need to try to find a safe place to do so. So they might be getting help in that, speaking spiritual guidance, whatever the case may be. Anything else? Yeah, they're looking long term on what that looks like. I'm making plans the long term. How will this be going in these depths and expressing myself help me long term? It's going to give them equal footing and grounding so they can move forward more successfully. And they have the world there. So yeah, again, another 2 card, right? 2 people exploring the oceans of emotions with 2 people, planning long term and seeking spiritual guidance in their truth. They're getting spiritual guidance from someone, or maybe in following their own truth in this as well. We could have someone very intuitive in their realm. Remember when we talked about you and that mystical figure, like an ally in disguise? This person could be it. Okay, this person could be that ally for you in disguise on this other side, or vice versa. Okay, so where's this relationship headed? Where's this relationship headed? Back to you. Okay, so we'll take a look and see areas where this is at. This relationship is headed for a sacred gap. There's a separation right now. There's a separation to gain enlightenment that wants to come through and move you forward, but you need this sacred gap. You need this time apart right now that is going to, it's divinely guided, that is going to help you both grow, okay? It's very, very important that you have that. What is this relationship headed on this other side, okay? Let's see what that is. Knights of a Round Table. They are asking support and getting support from their spiritual tribe, from those that support, love, and care about them, that have their best interest in mind, and vice versa. And they're meeting with these people and getting guidance and allowing their love to help lift them higher, so they love themselves more. It's an 18 card, which means coming to completion. So it's coming to completion. Yeah, and this sacred gap on your side is just there's some sacred gap as you guys do this. What is the overall outcome? What is the overall outcome for you, Aries, on this side? Say yes to your higher calling. This is time for you to move forward on what it is you're meant to do. Meant to move forward. Is it in this relationship, in this situation? Is it in work? Is it whatever that is saying yes. Move forward, and move forward not with a period at the end of the sentence, but with an exclamation point. So it's asking you to be that human exclamation point, right? So to go ahead and be that human exclamation point at this particular moment. Say yes to your higher calling, okay? And that higher calling could be calling you to this relationship or to this situation, or just back home to yourself, so you're more whole with this relationship and situation. What is the outcome for this other person on this other side? You're in great company. This is so popular. I will tell you, Gemini got this. I think and Scorpio got this as well. So you're going to have to, isn't this interesting? Both coming together in union, a lot of passion. Communication is getting more grounded, and it brings it into the light. It is divinely guided. It's like this shooting star on these two people with these wings of angels. So the angels are blessing this union. I think it's a 7 card, which says this person needs to have faith. This saying yes to your higher calling. Be communicative. Focus, move forward, and know that you're a blessing to each other. He's got that ally in disguise, and yeah, that's what I really much see. How weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull any guidance for you, Aries, on what wants to come through for you, and guidance, anything guidance. Yeah, that fear is testing your energy to love. This wants you to break through the fear. This is saying that yes, you may be afraid, but do it anyway. Yes, you may be afraid, but take that next step. It's going to chip away at your fear. Action will eliminate your fear. Continue to take the baby steps of action, because it's going to give you more and more confidence as you move through, right? That's the yellow, confidence, right? So this is, the fear is actually testing your resolve and your energy to love. So turn that fear into love and move forward, okay? Within this situation, in this person, handle it as you see fit. Let's see what else wants to come through for you here. Anything else? Friendship. There's a friend in your life that is there for a reason. So you've got a friend in your life, Aries, that is there for a reason. They may be following you on your path. Just note that, right? It's love. It's a loving friendship. It's quite beautiful. So you might have a special friend. And it's also been of service. You feel good when you can help others. It makes your heart sing, which is the green, and also gives you a lot of confidence. And it's that yellow there. So that's beautiful. What about this other person? This other person, what is that? Happiness. They know that when they focus on their true calling, and they are and they know that they are on their right path if it brings them great happiness, and that's that green there. So if this person is going to understand that they're aware that being happy means that they're on their right path. So as long as they're happy, they're on the right path. So that's the happiness is key for them, okay? So they're also focusing on gratitude. It's saying to focus on gratitude, and for them to be thankful for the opportunities that present themselves in life and that are in front of them, and be just in grateful gratitude. Anything else for them over here? Denial. So they're acknowledging their fear in the situation here, and they are no longer in denial, and they're able to replace it with the insight of awareness that they've gained from the situation that you're in. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at you and find out, Aries, what is it that you need to hear but you don't want to hear? Let's find out what that is. We're gonna have a little fun with the rude cards, okay? Let's take a look. The Rebel deck, all right? Let's take a look, all right? There's a little rebel in all of us, isn't there? I think so. All right, so let's take a look at this. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, it wants you, Aries, to drop the ego. Drop the ego because vulnerability is super hot right now, okay? So heed that, okay? Good advice, all right? Good advice, all right? Let's take a look at this other person on this side. What is it? These are so fun. All right, here we go. What is this other person? Okay. They're going through some tough stuff right now, okay? So everyone has their turn. Welcome yours. Gather up your tired ass and handle it, okay? So this is what it wants to let you know. This person has gone through a hell of a lot, okay? They're keeping handling it, and that's what they're doing right now. This is so interesting. Wow. This is interesting, guys, all right? So note your comments below. I'd love to hear, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of October. And until then, namaste.